And I have returned. Welcome back. For those watching the VODs on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Do all the social stuff, etc., etc. We are working towards getting tin ore mining set up, as well as at least beginning to go through the processing of said tin ore. And during the break, I discovered what produce bag Ollie had gotten into. So he got into the my avocados. I had a bag of 7 avocados, and yeah, they were on the floor, rolled out on the floor from where they were sitting on top of my mini fridge, in the den behind me. So he had to have jumped to the top of the mini fridge, or at least climbed to grab the bag, pulled the bag off of the top of the mini fridge, and then started attacking the bag and dragging the bag all over the place after all the avocados were outside of the bag. So, yeah. He no longer has the bag. The bag is in the trash can. It is gone. And I've cleaned up a little bit. We shall see if they return. The kittens are not here right now. They went out and followed me when I left the office, so we shall see when/if they return. Let's build tin, shall we? Let's build some tin. Now, I need a chest and a circle, not there. There. The cat's out of the bag, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He is out of bag. Out of bag. I'm going to load there. Limit that. And that. Put that there. Bring it over. X's to O's. X's to O's. So X's attract from nearby pipes, so it pulls in, and O's output, they eject into other pipes. So, yeah, it does make some degree of sense. If you want to input into a factory, you use an input to output in the direction of flow. It is, you go by direction of flow, input to output. So if you're also ejecting from a factory, you do input to output. Alright, I also need the tailings. Hello, tailings. You get to go there. I have decided, I have made the executive decision. Now, for this to work properly, probably I could just use 2 X's. There you go. To an O. Ta-da! It shall flow. The stuff shall flow. Now, I hope. I hope the stuff shall flow. Ish. I could just put it 1 tile further down and do that. That works too. Ta-da. And not that. Chest. There you go. Glorious chest. For the coke. Why do I need the coke? Because I need to void. I need to void the ores. Both of the ores that are output from this. when they are overflowing. I need to be able to void all of them. So that's actually all of that. I'm just exclusively doing the 6 quenching towers in here. And that's going to be this whole factory, by the way. It's just these 6 quenching towers. Now, each one has a throughput 10, so I'm going to put a bit of a gap between these. Just a little bit of a gap. Is that consistent? No. That is 5 tiles between you. And you're making that stuff. You're making all that beautiful stuff. Of course these are on the same side. Of course they're on the same side. If that's the case, do I want... What do I want? I don't know. What I do know is that... No, I don't want to cut. I want to paste, not cut. 2. That's outputting 100, 500. That is fine. I'm going to need to plan out this loop here on the tailings. So what I will do is this. This will be the tailings loop. I will have an underflow valve that feeds the tailings. The extra tailings that I need. So there we go. Underflow. And then feed in the tar. It's working! Ish. I'm going to void all of the beautiful flue gas. I will also need to void the saline. I need to get a spot that both of these can combine at, and then you make a grand total of 600 saline, so that is 3 sinkholes. Now I can put these anywhere, so I can just put these right there and feel fine. Now, next on the agenda, dealing with the ores. So, how exactly? I can do this through filter loaders. So I will. The ores are down here. One is aluminium, the other is tin. I do want to cut these. I need to decide where these are going to be, though. Excuse me? Oh, I missed a spot. Alright, fine. So do I want these like that next to each other? Probably not. Probably not. Probably like that, I would say. Just get rid of that. Just copy, paste, paste, copy, paste, paste, and paste. Yeah, that works. And then do that. Let there be ore. Glorious and beautiful ore. I will need to have chests for those ores. I will need to have a few of these. I will reverse. I will reverse the thing. I'll put you up here. Ah. Yeah, I will reverse this belt. Oops. There. That is the wrong direction. There you go. There you go. Now you have fuel. Stacking. Yes. That. That doesn't work on the top, but that's okay. Good! Yay. Progress. Progress is happening. No. Left. Left. It does not matter which side is which. Okay. Now, I mean, this is pretty obvious on the aluminium front. Well, I don't need that splitter. Not there anyway. And then the tin. That pipe is a little bleh. Here, let's do a little bit of that. Here. Enjoy. Enjoy your voiding. For your voiding pleasure. Have some stuff. Alright, this probably also uses a little bit of power. How much power? 21.7. I can ignore all of that. It's 1.9. That's fine. I don't need to increase the rate thing. Okay, so this is going to mean that... Excuse me? Oh. Alright, this is gonna mean that. Ta-da! Now, I have to combine the aluminium. That's close enough to work out fine. Huzzah! We did it. Excuse me? That's just, it's because it's backed up, it's going to try to output far more throughput of stuff. It will have far... Wait, what? Tailings? Oh. Oh, it didn't... I don't need any of that. Excuse me. I don't need any of those. Build the stuff. Do the thing. Do the things and the stuffs. There you go. Limits! Always have to have limits. And that's the ore. Congratulations. We now have the ore. The ore at scale. Cool. We can do both tin and aluminium now. That is that. That took not very long. We now have an hour and 10 minutes to do that. To do blah. All of the blah. The blah. The blah da blah. I need stuffs and things from my mall. Let's go grab stuff and things from the mall that I don't have right now. I have to remember not to run in the middle of my runways. Do not run in the middle of the runways because there's stuff at the intersections. Should probably not have the stuff at the intersections. Oh, hello, bots. The swarm! The swarm trying to get to me. Alright, you. I need... summary. 21. Of course it's... Of course it's more than 20. Oh. Oh. Hi. Go back. I already had 10 of you. How about ball mills? I have the ball mills. Yay. Looks like I have the washers. Coming. 20 washers. I need casting units. Oh god, stuff. Things! Inventory! Wow. You. They'll bring me an extra. Also, why do I have so many of those? There. That is better. So, casting units. Yes, 2 of those. Electric arc furnaces. I don't know if I'm actually automating those yet. I am not automating electric arc furnaces. Oops. No, not that. That. Let there be... ears. Irfs. Irfs. Ifs. Uffs. EAF. Electric arc furnaces. Uff. There we go. Build the things. You need steel. Bring the steel. You have steel. I guarantee that you have steel. You have over 12,000 units of steel. Just like you have over 12,000 units of iron in here. And a whole bunch of copper. And even some borax. You even have some borax. I don't know why I brought borax here to the mall. It's just here. At this mall, as I had said before, I am likely to have a dedicated section of mall in my grid at some point. That's going to have a mega train yard going into it. It's probably going to be surrounded by train stations. Just a set of 9, I guess, squares. Nine squares, central part being the mall buildings surrounded by nothing but train stations. I suppose, and it's all going to be in the logistic grid. seems reasonable to me if I'm planning on doing the Mark 1 through 4 buildings in that spot. I am in the process, off screen, of now that I have the glassware, of getting into the substrate, the basic substrate, and then putting a setup for the red science down, along with a bunch of uh, labs, so I can actually have train-fed labs is the idea. Train-fed labs is the point. So do I have some earths? Yes, I have enough of those. And then secondary crushers, which I know I have somewheres. Right there. There they are. That should be plenty of the things to process this 30 ore per second. The hope, by the way, with this build is that it's all going to be in a single Mark II factory. That is going to be my hope. Oops. I broke it. A single Mark II factory within an hour in this build. Let's go. Let's see how much I can do here. So in a singular Mark II factory, processing of the stuffs. What other inputs do I need? I need hot air. I need sand castings. I need borax. And I need graphite. So, let's see here. Borax in. I do need coke in. And the ore. Now, the sand castings will be done internally. I have a Mark I factory that's just sand castings. It does need tar in for it, though. Which complicates this a little bit. Just a little bit, because I need to bring that tar over to here as well. Just like this is also a little more complicated. Bah. There. There, all is well in the universe. That's going to be the borax. The hot air, though. I have a build here for significant amounts of hot air. That's actually going to be a separate factory to make the hot air, and that will be my hot air in, and that'll be, which part of the factory is that on? Far side. Grab that there. So that'll be hot air factory, and then you there, and I think just add power and we'll be good. So I need the borax. And I don't think this is enough coke either. This is definitely not enough coke. I might need another tar. let's see. This 4.3 graphite. 10.8 coke, yeah, that's a bit of tar. I don't have that much spare. So what are the options? I could do an outside thing, but I don't really want to. I don't wanna. So what I will end up doing is adding another factory. That won't be at the same scale as this one, though. It will not be the same scale. I will copy this, though, because I do need some of it. I just don't need all of it. In fact, in order to feed one, that's 3, 6, 9, plus 1, so all of this can go away. And that is 1 already on the heavy oil refineries. I need 3 heavy oil refineries, so let's see about that. 1, 2... I actually can fit that third in there. I can move you, I guess, over a bit. There we go. Input, 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 output, output. The heavy oil, of course, is being voided. Hello! Welcome. I am making coke. I am making a not insignificant amount of coke. That is the plan for the moment. So that'll be that logistics. I'm fine with all of this existing. I suppose. Yes, that works. You moved. You have 305 small oil patches that you're tapping into. Wow. I should still have the paste, I think. I do not. I don't have the paste stuffs. Did I copied that one, but I didn't get the other doohickey. Here you go. In reduce. Do not need 3. Just need 1. So I can get rid of a lot of the pipe logistics here. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Output lower, output lower. Limit. Why would I not have these limited? There you go. Oh, I need at least 2 spots. Thanks. We have 2 items coming out of there. Good. Ish. You. There you go. Have the things. Hello, Ollie! He's rocking away. Immediately. Hello and goodbye. Make sure I get that updated blueprint in there. You there. Stone! Glorious stone. So, if you were wondering, what's the build for 250? This is the build for 250. Rather than 750. Tar on demand. Literally anywhere. Just build buildings. All the tar, all the time. In this case, tar exclusively for this beautiful coke. Beautiful coke. For graphite. Now, do I do the graphite here? Yes? I think I do the graphite here, actually. 13 high-pressure furnaces. This is not enough room for 13 high-pressure furnaces, I think. Yeah, I am not going to fit 13 here. But I can inside of a factory smo building. Where's my vehicle? Give me some of those. Beautiful factories. I'll offset here just so that I knows. Okay. There we go. Tholen's still unplayable? It's supposed to be playable. You need Tholens for Proto-Tholen's vessel? Yes, hi. Hello. The Dolly. The Dolly has come and is saying hi. Hi, you wanna keep talking? Yeah? You're talking to me? You're talking to me, my Dolly? Yes, my sweetie? My sweetie? Yeah, you can go on the lap. Be comfy. So, Proto-Tholens... Ah. I see what you mean. I sees what you means. So the vessels, yeah, they're broken. The filled, well, the empty Proto-Tholens vessel is LDS glass vacuum into filled, but filled needs, yeah, that's the problem. Filled Proto-Tholens vessel needs to take Proto-Tholens, not Tholens. So that's broken. This should be Proto-Tholens to make a filled Proto-Tholens vessel that then gets launched in a Tholens capsule in a rocket. You launch the capsule 500 filled and it gives you a bunch of Tholens vessels back. Wow, yeah, this is just completely screwed. This is completely screwed. Why would a filled Proto-Tholens vessel empty into Tholens? No, no. No, no, no. No, no. No, this is... You need a... You need a Tholen's vessel that returns from this, that then empties into a... Empty Tholen's. Thank you so much for the follow. So this is, yeah, the Tholen's capsule, when you launch it, should return Tholen's vessels, filled Tholen's vessels, that you empty into the, empty Proto-Tholen's vessels. Or something. Yeah, the filled Tholen's vessels need to empty into empty Proto-Tholen's vessels, which is not that easy. I think that's where the hang-up is here, is that the returned Tholen vessel, filled Tholen vessel, has to empty into an empty Proto-Tholen vessel that you can refill with Proto-Tholens to use for a Tholen's capsule to launch into space, to convert them into Tholen vessels that you then empty into Tholens and an empty Proto-Tholens vessel. So this part of this recipe is fine. It's that this needs to be a filled Tholen vessel rather than a filled Proto-Tholen vessel, but this needs to stay the same. And then the filling of the Proto-Tholens vessel needs to take Proto-Tholens and an empty Proto-Tholen vessel. So this needs to be made into Proto-Tholens, and then this needs to be made into a Tholen's vessel. The filled Tholen's vessel, which exists, it's not used right now. That's the problem, main issue with the Tholens right now. So this building, why you know go? Oh, because I have it. I have not connected to the thing. There you go. Enjoy. Do I need the stuff, the tar elsewhere? No, I do not. So you don't actually need to leave there. You can just do your thing, like so. And I need to, of course, void this heavy oil. Where's my beautiful voiding machine? What can I say about the new hot air system? Looks like that in the early stages it's better to use unheated stone bricks. I have an entire video that is over 50 minutes long where I talk about hot air on my YouTube channel. It was relatively recently posted, one of the most recent of the tutorials that I put up. It's my Pandan tutorial, Hot Air Production Overview, where I discuss all of those intricacies, though specifically regarding the early game. Yes, burning bricks. Burn your bricks. Just burn your bricks early game. That's the idea. Burning bricks is fine. With the addition of coke oven gas at 250C from the coal to coke recipe, I think that it is an option to do the warmstone bricks, but you have to always bear in mind that using coke oven gas is simply a means to avoid having to spend stone bricks, right? It is merely a means to avoid stone bricks and reduce the scale of your setup overall. I see a dolly. Yes, dolly, hello. Welcome. You have arrived again on the desk. I think that is much more optional if you want to do that first step of warming into warm stone bricks with the 250C coke oven gas. I don't think it's really worth the effort of the dedicated coke oven gas setup by doing that, because you need to have a consistent sink on the coke there. through some means or other. A consistent sink of coke. So yeah, I would say kill bricks. Now, if you mean in PyBlock, like in PyBlock, it's not a question. Burn bricks. You are not going into the closet. You're not going into the closet, Dolly. No. You are not going to go. You are not going to go into the closet. You've already shut my PC down once while streaming because he went into the closet and you jumped on top of the PC. You're not going to do that again. You are not going to do that again. Little Miss. Little Miss Dolly. So 13 high pressure furnaces. Yeah, no, you're staying right here. You are staying right here. You're not gonna go down. What do you think? No. Yes, go that way. Go that way. 13. Input. And output. And input and output. So part of the beauty of having chests is that it definitely... Get away. No. No. No closet. Do not go in closet. You are not allowed in the closet. So the beauty is that you don't have to worry about lane balancing. That's what I'm trying to say here. You don't need to worry about the lane balancing at all. And I realized the way I've built this... Really? Get away from that closet. It's like, yes, let's climb on the desk and try to get to the other door of the closet. So I have one of those closets that's like double sliding doors that doesn't actually like latch anywhere. It's a big wide closet, but because it has these two sliding panels for doors, and since I have my computer in the closet and I have my green screen going into the closet, both sides are technically slightly open, and so the cats want to go in. They both try to do that exactly. They want in. They want in on the closet. They enjoy trying to get into the closet. This is actually 4, 5. There we go. Now I'm gonna keep this oriented properly. There we go. That should be fine. Graphite. Glorious graphite. Now I think the throughput's fine. Yes, throughput is just fine. Make sure that delay is at 600. That's the key to performance. Just as a by the way type of thing. The key to performance is to have the update not happen all that often. Would you please? Let's see, which one was that? That one? That one? You are outputting slowly. Which, yeah, and then you are input there. Hello, graphite. No, not input there. Not... I don't need this coke. I do not need this coke in here anymore, so that can actually go away completely. Everyone needs coke, yes. It will be easier if this is graphite. Just gonna point out, it's easier if that's graphite, because this is gonna be borax. Of which, borax, oh boy. Choices. We have choices. So, borax, I have a line here. Stacked. Stacked borax. I can either belt it, or do what I want to do with the trains and train it in. But the thing is, the primary train station for this is this, right? So the train station for here is here. I can bring the borax in on a requester station here. So I have to still build the belt up, over, up, and over. Right? I have to go up and over and up and over on that borax belt if I put it on the train. Or I can take this belt right here, bring it over and up and there. So I think it doesn't ultimately matter. It's going to be about the same amount of belt overall. As my... Speaking of belt, as the swarm arrives to give me belt. They are a kind swarm. They give me belt. Beautiful, glorious, wonderful belt. Now, on a base this large, with a logistic network this large, to get the logistics requests filled, I want to take just a slight moment and notice the existence of this tech. So the which mod is this? Infinite Technologies mod that I have adds a wonderful worker robot battery upgrade, infinite tech upgrade, that increases by 10% per tech. And the first one's at blue science, and then there's one at purple, and then there's one at utility. There's a set at blue and a set at purple. Okay, so it's 30% at blue and another 40 at purple, which is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is one of the best upgrades that you can possibly do for robots to improve the power consumption on them. That's the biggest issue with bots, is just how much power they consume, and it also reduces the frequency with which bots have to recharge, which makes it even better, because that improves their throughput even more. How am I full? Like, how is this a thing? Oh, coke, right. I had a little bit of coke in my inventory, as well as some stone. Sure. This is fine. Speaking of belt and using a belt, let's go. I will note that I have yet to even begin the tin ore processing at this point. We have not even begun. We have a side input for the arc casting. Arc melting, I should say. Moving on up. Whee! And of course, this is stacked borax, so this borax needs to become unstacked at some point. wherever I have some power. Because I do not need a lot in this particular setup. I only need 2.9, which is fair. Yes, stuff takes time. Lots of stuff takes time to do. This is going to be hot air. I'll do that later, because I've already done hot air. It is time to process our stuff. I need these. There, and that is empty. Yes. Good! That is unusable, actually. I need to have that usable. So there's a thing that you need to also consider when doing stuff, and that is that you need to have an output of some description, right? These things need an output too. So, hello, output. You are the output, and you are the not actually functioning input, because I don't have the things yet. In. Wait, do I need the tar still? No. Alright. I don't need the tar in here. No, I do. I do for the sand castings. Yes. Yes, I do, actually. You are in. You are out. And you are in. Fill the thing. Yes, always need tar. Tar is non-negotiable. And there's our borax. Our glorious, beautiful borax. Yes, the beautiful, beautiful stuffs. Okay. Step 1. At 27 after the hour, with 33 minutes left in the stream. Step 1 of our tin processing. 12 screeners. Oh, this is so perfect, because 12 absolutely fits in a single. 12 absolutely fits. I have a thingy that I will modify for this. Wherefore art thou? 12 screeners. Yes, this is 12 screeners. As I said, this needs to be modified a bit. This is also 30 ore in to 6, 7, 8, 9 ore out. So yes, I need to adjust the internal logistics a bit. Looks like I unstack the stuff here. This is an interesting concept. So this is these. Let's have a look at the 8. Yes, I do need 20, so this actually is somewhat identical. No. One more up, because it's gonna be... like so. On the input. Ish. That works a lot better. That works a lot better. Okay, then we have to worry about the combining of stuff. This could also be made a lot more compact if I used right-angled inserters. But I'm not going to worry about that much. 6 is 15? Yeah. this is perfectly designed for this. So, the slightest of issues here is that I have 2 items on the output, but I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Rather than have them split into 2 separate outputs, they're just gonna have to consume 1 building there. I don't like that, but I have to. This, of course, is the stacked input, and this will be the output. And we could actually, excuse me? Oh, there it is. Every 10 seconds, it moves stuff. There we go. And we have grade 1 and grade 2 copper. Copper tin coming out. Now, this one is the 12 jaw crushers. They are the same size. So the jaw crushers, that's 9. That's not 12! 9 is not 12! How's the, logistics on this? That's fine. So theoretically, this build is identical? Except instead of these, this build is identical as he deletes everything. Yes, I understand. This build is identical though. Just replace the buildings for other buildings and replace the logistics completely for different logistics. I don't need this sideline either, because we are not dealing with anything too evil at this point. That's going to be 1 stuff, and it's going to have some stone out to deal with. I think this time I have space to deal with the stone? No, I need the other input too. Don't forget the other input. Just set the recipe. Don't forget to set the recipes. This is taking the grade 2 and making it into 1. So you're going to be the grade 2 tin. There you go. I'm not gonna worry about stuffs. Just keep it all flowing. Flow! Flow! Beautiful grade 2 tin. No, I want... Stuff. Thing. You. Grade 1 tin. Is going to flow out. And stone. Stone is going to need to be voided. Hey, I guess we need to have a fuel in here. Gee. I wonder if there's any building that I can place down that'll give me a solid fuel. That is capable of giving me a solid fuel. This is a lot of space, though. I'll worry about it when I need to do the voiding. This is going to go up, I guess, for voiding upstairs somewhere. This next step, is there any gravel? There's no gravel. I see. In that case, then, dealing with 3 stone is very, very, very simple. I don't need a lot of space for this. See, what you can do is you can make saline out of stone, one of which is enough. That and that. Hello. We are voiding stone. Yes. Yay. And all that great stuff. Where is my ore? Hello? Excuse me? Oh. Oops. Yeah, it would help if this had tar. It would help. It would help dramatically if this was actually moving and giving me ore. Yeah. That helps. So this is fine. If this is the only byproduct, which it looks like this is the only solid byproduct that I have, we should be fine. So I have to consider, do I want to do 2 more in this line? I could... It's a little tricky, because I need to get the grade 3 up. And I need to get all this other stuff up, so this factory can't exist here. Unfortunately, it needs to be moved upwards somewhere, because I need space in here for things, for logistics. Speaking of, I need more factories. More factories are required. Okay, this is going to process into... So that's the first 2 steps done. 9... 9 thingies. Yes, thingies. Automated screeners. Gee, I wonder if I have a setup for automated screeners. Hey. That's a few more than I need, though, so let's just trim 3 off of that. Trim this belt down. We are redoing all of those logistics. Set the proper recipe to that. This is outputting exactly 4.3 and 2.2 on the rejects. Again, noting that I don't really have the capability. I want to move you back a tile to sort things out of this. See how quickly this is going when I actually have builds, right? Like this is so much faster when you have actual builds. This next step, though, takes the rejects and makes grade 1 and then loops it back. Do I have the matrix? I do. Good. But it's only 5 secondary crushers, is my point here. So, do I also process the grade 3 in here into grade 4? And I think I will, if I have the space. So, I will not have the space. I'll barely fit 12 in here, let alone have 5 space for 5 more things. So this will be dedicated exclusively to my 5 secondary crushers, which will be there is 4. How do I want to do this? 6. 6! Yes. 6 will work. How am I going to output? Good questions. Doinky, doinky. Copy. Said copy. Paste. 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 Oddly enough, this is the one time I could actually sort multiple outputs, but I don't have multiple outputs from this. Doinky, doinky. Out. In. This is the tin rejects. Tin ore rejects. This grade 3. Grade 3. Is gonna go upstairs. Along with graphite. Then this needs to end up. That needs to end up there. And of course, don't forget to actually set the recipes. There we go. Yay! We did it. Lots of things. Lots of stuff and things. I need to somehow make sure that this gets prioritized. Yeah, so the way I'm actually gonna do this, I'm gonna put a splitter here, input priority left, and do this like so. This is rather important. It is quite important to have an insert priority here. Have to make sure that you always use that feedback loop of stuff. Alright, and that goes out. Yes, that goes outwards. Onwards and outwards. Okay, next. We've done that. Now it's the 13 washers. The stupidity of having 13 washers. To make things. Which things? These things. For 8, 12. I mean, 13 does technically fit. It technically fits, but it's a tight squeeze. Oops, down. It is a tight squeeze, especially when you have an input and output. No, leave it there. Leave that there. Let's get the pipe logistics sorted first. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. But I thought There we go. That's what I wanted. How much tailings. How many? That's 3. 3 voids. I need triple voiding action. Okay, ow. Hey. Don't claw me. Don't claw me because you're falling over, little miss. Ah, she's gone to the desk. She has gone to the desk to lay down, avoiding completely the towel. It's like she found the spot that she likes. The spot that's not the towel. Okay. Dilemma. So, if all I was worried about was inputs, excuse me, but no. Shift L. If all I was worried about was inputs, that's fine, but I also need to worry about outputs. Oh, in which case this is still not going to really work all that well with this logistics stuff here. Just copy that and paste it. I guess. Fine. 2, 3 is what I need, right? So it's come down here. Yes, that should do. Like so. So the issue is that I need the output as well. Now, here is a concept to present to you, and that is the concept of the long-handed right angle inserter. Oh boy, here we go. Now we're getting into Bob's shenanigans. Shenanigans! Oh, that is off a tile. Bugs were fixed? Good. Good. Bugs were... Oh, what? Huh? What is different? What is different? Oh. That is different. So it's that. Alright. There we go. There we go. And then we need the output on these guys. And of course, undergrounds. All of the undergrounds. That is how it is done. For the exception that I do need to make that go the opposite direction as it hangs out its special case. Phew. Phew. I do have room here for an output, so if I do input in here, I can still do output here, and it's just fine. Everything is fine. We're not worried about anything. Everything is fine. It's just fine. It's just fine. Fine and dandy. Why would I not just do... that? I mean, really? Oh, I need more inserters. Hi. I need inserters. Inserters! Give me insert. I have 5 in here. Inserters, logistics! I need more stuffs. I need more stuffs. Why am I carrying around so many Mark IIs? More logistic stuffs. We have 10 minutes left. 10 whole minutes. I need to... And by 10 minutes, I mean like 15, 20. But still. We're almost there. Like, we're there. We just need to do the 9-ball mills. And then it's Molten. 9-ball mills and Molten casting. And that's it. We're done. You giving me stuffs? Yes, you are giving me my inserters. That's what I want. My beautiful swarm. Which reminds me, this is the second half, and I haven't talked about anime stuff yet. So as it turns out, the other day Netflix did release the next season, the 4th season of 7 Deadly Sins. So I have been watching that. It is an entertaining show, to say the least. I am quite relieved because Season 4 does finally give you a lot of the background story. A lot of the stuff that would have been nice to have as information previously, but hey. Sure, why not? We're finally getting really good story elements in this season, which makes me very, very glad. Finally getting that. So I've been watching that. Almost done. We'll finish it today, most likely. Watching, like, several episodes each sitting. Many episodes each sitting on that. Definitely recommend it. It is on Netflix only. So bear that in mind. As far as I'm aware, it's Netflix only. It is definitely presented by Netflix. That is a thing I know. With certainty, some degree of certainty. I've also been reading. I have been reading, doing the shenaniganry, reading. Yes, that reading light novels. I have finished reading through whatever number volume. Hello, autosave. Of what's it called again? Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. That's a series I follow that I've been reading. Yes, that is that. That is a series. It was fine. This most recent volume. That's about all I can say. It's entertaining, and it continues to be entertaining. I need water. That's why I left the extra gap there for water. Now, the thing about the water is that it's 5 tiles wide. AKA the same width as a thingy. 1 tile smaller than a thingy. Yeah. I don't have room for water. I can't. I simply can't water. There's not enough room for the escape hatch. For the escape line. Even if I bring it 1 tile over, it still won't fit on the water. Sigh. Okay, water is coming in from below. How in the world? Why? Why did I make these choices? it attaches over there, so that's fine. Again, choices were made that weren't particularly ideal. So this is going to be an output. Input. Hey, I need some water. I need a little bit, just a little bit of water. Now this is fine by having this bulk input output because it can actually do an entire uh, throughput pump, water pump of water. That is not a problem. So there is the grade 4 tin. Grade 4 tin. Now, what you can do with grade 4 tin is just simply cast it. You could just cast grade 4 tin, as we can see here. That would be 8.6 tin plates, if I were to do that. In the alternative, I can make it molten and get 13.5 tin plates, so I will make it molten and add hot air to it. Now, there is an extra step here, and that is 9 ball mills. 9 glorious ball mills. Now, I'm going to do this above. A few spaces above. Keep on with our theme here. Having the input on the right. Output on the left. And then I have molten, and then I have casting. So molten, and then casting. So you will probably just do that. Go down a couple, and then in, and there, and that's molten, so it's a, it's an output pipe to an input pipe. The molten also needs the... Come on, keep that pin up. Don't get rid of that pin. The molten also needs the borax and the graphite. Problems. Continuous problems. There... Oh, don't you love the Mark 1 logistics? That's... blah. Blah. What sucks more is that this needs to also move a tile, because this is where the graphite is coming in from. Hello, graphite. The borax is actually coming from the opposite side. Blah. Easier to just have it like that. There you go. There you go. And then the casting is sand castings, so this is going to be the sand casting doohickey. That's going to be the plates out. And it's going to end up down there somehow. Somehow, the plates will come out there. This... Ugh, spacing. There. You. In. Out. Circle. In. You. That. Out. Delay. There. There. In. Decrease. Limit. limit, 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 limit. All of these chests. And here, here, out, in, and now the ball mills. The ball mills! I will absolutely do this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Move that a tile. We've got input, input, output, output. There we go. Do the stuffs. Get the recipe. That's the recipe. Get the inserters. And that is that for those. So there's our tin dust. Tin dust! Beautiful, glorious, wonderful tin dust. Why are you not moving? Hello? Right. Right. Inserters. Inserters are really good to have. They are great to have. Oh, right, I don't need the input on this side, because I already have the input on the other side. Yeah. Inserters are good. Let's continue with the processing. Alright, so this is the sand. The dust, I should say. The dust! Electric arc furnaces, 6 of them. I should have them. I will go ahead and show this. This is going to be relatively quickly. 1, 2, 5. There. So, electric arc furnaces making molten tin. This can be like so. It is pretty compact. Now, each one has a certain throughput to it. I will, of course, share belts of stuff. In this case, because these are near each other, what I'll end up doing is that. No. There we go. Pipes. Inserters. And that, as they say, is that. Welcome to the party, my molten tin. Beautiful and glorious molten tin. Now, from here, I will need to do additional logistic type stuff. I need to add hot air. I need to set up the actual 2 casting units. The 2 whole casting units. I need to have the hot air as well as an input. So however that's coming in, I need to make sure that I do this logistics. Where's the... Oh, the tar needs to go up here. That will jump across because the tar needs to go in wherever I am doing the stuff. I think I have it on the side on this blueprint. Where's my... Do I even have the blueprint? No. Sand casting. That one, yes. Oh no, it is at the bottom. Okay. It's on the left side, not the right, though. 'Tis on the left. In. Out. Excuse me. What? Oh, it's on the right. Hi. And this is actually there, which sucks. Enjoy the tar. And enjoy the sand castings. There. Sand castings? Hello? Two hole. Oh. There it goes. Yay, we did it. We did it. That is going to be the sand castings in. One whole tile over. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Sand castings. And the hot air will, by necessity, come in from there. So grab that, bring it down over to wherever. Hello, that spot, I guess. Then I just need to add the hot air. I'm probably going to do that off screen, because it is that time so soon. It is that time. Molten. There you go. So if not for hot air, we would have the molten, and I would have my plates. I need to figure out how I'm routing the plates. We can at least route how I'm going to get the plates out of here on screen. There we go. And that is the plates out. All I need to do now is head on over to the hot air thingy and get some hot air. Then we're done, so I may as well just finish. Let's just finish. Finish the thing. While you're here. This is the one. Hello. Hello, hot air. So this is hot air. Say hello to the hot air. Let's put that there. Oh, I have it. I have it already, but I don't have the pipes, right? Not in that version of the blueprint. I have them in this version of the blueprint, so that works, and I can just grab that and put it down. So I know they're next to each other, and I can just place this wherever. So each one of those little thingies is 25. Just for reference. Each one is 25, I need 10.8. 10.8. So, as it turns out, I can absolutely fit this inside if I really wanted to, but, you know, here, we're doing it. We're doing it this way. For now, let's just stick with 2, I guess. That will be that. You will be that. Interesting, I actually had all of the stuff that I needed for this. Oh, that is definitely not the blueprint. That is the blueprint. Do I have enough for another set? I do have enough for another set. So this is 50. Just you know, casually 50. And that should make hot air. Like that should go. Move for me. Move for me. The hot air. The hot air. It's moving. It's moving. It's going. And there's the plates. Ta-da! We actually showed the tin plates today. I can't believe it. We actually showed the plates. What in the world is going on? We actually got the plates. They exist. They actually exist. They live. They're flowing. They're snaking their way through. So that's tin processing. Yes, my dolly sleeping next to me. That's the tin. We'll see it pop out here in a moment in this chest out in the wonderful real world. Here we go. There we go. There's our tin. We've gotten tin at scale. All that's left is I will put this onto the train network myself off screen, and I will start to use it to, like, the whole point of having this tin on the network is so that I can do stuff that's on my bus that needs tin on the rail network rather than on the bus. Now, what uses tin that's on the bus that I could put on the rail network? Not that much, actually, without lead and aluminium either. So, yeah, just for the moment, tin. Uh, actually, it's circuits. It's circuits. Yes, that's the one. That's the key. I can now put automated circuits on my train network. If I had urea on the network. That's like the last thing. Because I have wood to get the fiber, that's fine. I can do the sodium hydroxide anywhere. Literally anywhere out of saline. I can do the methane anywhere for the formaldehyde. I've got the copper, I've got the iron, I've now got the tin, I've got coke on demand, I've got clay on demand for the ceramics. I could put circuits at scale on my train network now, theoretically. Just add urea. Just add this. Just put this on my train network. Just this line of fish on my train network. You know, just casually just fish. Oodles and oodles of fish on the network with saline water in and wastewater out and converting all of that into urea. That might be viable, actually. I've got a big chest just full of the fish farms now in my mall somewhere. Somewheres, yes, there. 480. I have 480 fish farms just sitting. Basic fish farms that use no power whatsoever. So I might build something for that. I might build a thing for that. But anyway, with that, folks, we got our tin today, as well as covered a lot of updates to the Pi Suite, as well as a whole bunch of stuff that I had done off screen. I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you are watching the VODs on YouTube, do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you are so inclined, head on over to twitch.tv/OtakuShowboat to leave a follow to be notified when I go live Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to approximately 1 p.m. US Eastern Time. You can do all of the social stuff through the links below the video, including supporting Pyanodon's mods development at patreon.com/Pyanodon. and myself at patreon.com/otaku showboat. I will, of course, be back on Tuesday, where I will be doing another ore type, i.e. aluminium, because we already have that ore being made at 30 per second, and we can start a 30 per second aluminium build. Thus, one of the reasons in favor of having the hot air separate, right? Because we're going to use hot air for the aluminium casting as well, nearby, next to all this. And hey, I have graphite here. We'll need more graphite for the aluminium processing for Molten, so that will be another thing to think about. So I will, of course, see you all then.